Hello, hello. My name is Amanda Fitzgerald and I am a independent Stamping Up demonstrator in Australia. So welcome. If you're catching this, then you're more than likely catching my replay. And I'm a little bit off because my camera just keeps dropping. Like, let's just see. And it's hot. It is hot here in Sydney, Australia, and it's only 10:30 in the morning. And it is humid, so I've got my fan on, so hopefully that's not too loud for everyone, and have my window open, so I might even have to shut that if the breeze gets a little bit too hot. Is it hot where you are? I think we're definitely Australia-wide getting some real hot and humid weather, no matter where we kind of are. Maybe not in Tasmania. I'm not sure what Tasmania is doing. But anyway, I know we're hot in other places, and had some real quick, sharp, fast, dangerous storms as well. So lots going on with the weather. You can have so many seasons in one day. It's yesterday it was weird, cool, humid, hot. Not much of the cool period, but there was a cool breeze. But yeah, so the weather is interesting. So I will be staying indoors today. I've done what I needed to do outside, or been out this morning, done what I needed to do. Now I can hibernate inside and do some craft. So I was lucky enough to get some of my products off my wish list. And with that, I got some free product from the celebration brochure, because at the moment when you buy online with Stamping Up, you can pick some free products from this lovely little catalogue. So if you don't have a demonstrator at the moment and you don't have these beautiful new catalogues, I'll grab the other one. And there's an annual catalogue as well. This one is really, really pretty. So that's where I got some new product from. And so if you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to help you out and get some catalogues to you. So let me know. I have had some catalogues go out, and I hope those people have received those and are enjoying looking through and creating their wish list. So my wish list is definitely gets longer, but it's a great time to shop during January and February, because you get the little bonus products as well. So I'm actually playing with one of the bonus products today, which is called the Jungle Pals. So it's this cute little one with a little tiger, crocodile probably. I don't know what's the difference between a crocodile and an alligator, not 100% sure. The sloth, the little toucan. I'm hopeless with knowing what they're called. And I'm not even sure what this little guy is here. If you know what that one is, let me know too. It's like a little, I don't know, like a little possum or a... who knows, but I'm playing with those today because I was lucky enough also to get the dies as well. So I also got those for free. So I got the stamp set and the dies for free. So I have them to play with, and the dies are awesome. So we're going to give it a go at making 2 cards. We'll see how we go. I have done some watercolouring on this piece of paper, and actually it has dried quite quick because my fan's on. So we're going to be doing some watercolouring. And I couldn't find a piece of paper that I wanted to go on my second card if we get to my second card. Hopefully we do. So I thought I'll watercolour a background, so why not? And I thought I'll do that just quickly now so that it dries, because sometimes, but silly me, of course it's going to dry in this weather. So if you jump on, say hello. I'd love to know who's out there watching. Even if you catch the replay, drop me a comment, let me know that you're watching the replay. Share it with people if you know anyone that is crafty and would like to watch these videos on replay. A lot of people just love to sit and watch people. I know my household are crazy YouTubers, and it just seems to be what they like to do now is watch different things on YouTube and how to do things on YouTube. So please do share it. I do upload to YouTube as well. If you look up Amanda Fitzgerald, please share that around as well. Yeah, so I think we will flip the camera and we'll get on to having a little bit of a create. Alrighty, let me figure that out. Now, I haven't put my light on. I will put my light on before. I'll just stretch over. You can see my arm. I'll put my light on, and we'll put this on, but we'll first, what we'll do is we'll flip that camera, hey. Okay. All right, so has it gone in the right spot? Because I do actually have a little bit more room, so I'll just move over. I am still using my glass mat because I love it. It just protects my surface. So this you can get at the moment for free. It's part of the join offer. So if you are not an active demonstrator and you let your account lapse, you can join again. That is something you are able to do. I'm just going to put this upside down because you can join again and get this glass mat for free. Now hang on, I'm trying to multitask here. That's why I'm not talking properly, because I'm trying to get it up on my iPad as per usual, and I'm going to turn my voice down because I don't want to hear myself, but I just want to see comments. Cool. Hey Kathleen, how are you? Are you still away, you lucky duck? I haven't been away yet. The weather put us off. So we will venture away sometime soon, that's for sure, and have already booked some time away in the first 6 months of the year. You've got to have a goal, you've got to have something to look forward to. So, but the other thing I've got to look forward to is I have a big crafting event coming up. So something you also do get when you join Stamping Up as a demonstrator is you can attend both online and in-person events that they run purely for their demonstrators. So some are paid and some are free. This particular one in Melbourne goes for 3 days, 2.5 days to 3 days. Yeah, it's a paid event, and I think it's at the exhibition centre in Melbourne. So I will be going down there for a lovely weekend with some lovely ladies. I'm not sure how many there is of us now. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to that. So that's something I have booked in March, and then I have different things with the family booked. And who knows, but I already have some things booked, which is great. Yeah, so awesome things if you do want to become a demonstrator. And I have a great bunch of ladies on my team called the Card Cutting Diamonds, and I like to help my team out as much as I can and help them get the best value they can with their demonstratorship and things like that, and just keep them updated. So same too as people that shop with me. I try and keep you updated on what's the best ways and the best specials that are on to help you guys out too, because if you're not in the know, then you don't really know. So that's what I'm here to help you with. But yeah, this glass mat is only, it was available for a short period of time for demonstrators, which they usually do. We usually have access to most product prior to it being available to customers. So I purchased it, but they actually, because it was so popular with the demonstrators, they had to switch it off because they wanted to make sure that it was because they had it coming up as part of the join offer. So they kept the stock levels for joining. So, and it is very popular. A lot of people are joining because this mat is worth over $100. It's tempered glass. As you can see, it has its measurements on it, which is really handy. It's pretty. Who doesn't like pretty? And you can take it anywhere in the house. So anywhere you want to create a card, you can take it with you and create on it. I've been spending a lot of time watercolouring on it, so I watercoloured that sheet. It's actually super cool. I say super cool because, where are my watercolour papers? I actually had watercolour papers out. You don't necessarily, as I always say, you don't have to have the actual Fluid 100 watercolour paper, but it is quite good. But very often I watercolour just on white. And I will just show you quickly what I've been doing, what I did actually to get this one here. So I'm looking at this card in here, and as you know, I always say I use my catalogues for inspiration. So that's why I always say it's nice to have catalogues, and you can look at them digitally online as well. Hey Martha, I don't know whether I said hello. Hello, how are you? Hopefully you're enjoying all your goodies, Martha, and hopefully you're in your craft room right now. Crafting, who's crafting? Who has a little bit of time this morning to do some craft? Hey Patricia, how are you? I'm just having my first cup of tea of the day, because I haven't had one of those yet. Yeah, I was trying to find this designer series paper, which I don't have. So I thought, oh, what could I do? and I thought I can watercolour. So I grabbed some of this watercolour paper out, and then all I did was I'm going to be using all these today, the water painters. They come in 3 different sizes, and then you just put water in them, so you fill them up. It actually turns the opposite way to what we're used to in, I don't know, what I'm used to. And then you can just fill it up with your tap, and then you've got your water in there. And I usually just have a piece of paper towel. Actually, I've got my paper towel I used. And then all you do is your colour of choice. I put it straight on my mat. So you can't do this on paper. So I just put a bit there. These are inexpensive ink bottles, the ink refills that you can buy with all the different colours that Stampin' Up have. And then you just add water to your mat, and then you can pull I've actually added quite a bit of water there, but that's okay because we can just step it all out, or just, you know, spread it out, not step it out. And then you just go straight on your paper. Now you can imagine you could even put, and you can put as little or as more colour as you want to, but you could also, so I could do quite a heavier bit of green there, and a heavier bit of green at the bottom there. You can do it with you could do that with more than one colour. So even if I wanted to change that now, so I just clean my bench. I'll clean that all off. So you just wipe that off. Now you also have, it comes with this chamois. It's nice soft chamois, so it's different to their other chamois. So you can use that just to make sure your surface is clean before you put down your sheet again. And then just give that water painter a clean as well, and it will run clear. There you go, that's running clear now. And then if we put a bit of crumb cake down like that, that's like a kind of a brown, which we'll see soon. I'll just gently, and I won't go crazy, pick up some of that, like a brown colour, and then we can put a bit of brown in there as well. Mind you, up the top here, what we should have done was the sky colour. Well, that would have worked out good. But anyway. So there we go. How beautiful is that to make a background if you didn't really have that colour paper that you want. Now, I didn't actually end up showing you, did I? But the colour paper, I did show you. So instead of that on that card, I'm going to use that background. So we'll put that one aside and we'll just put it up there. And oh God, that's starting to look awesome. I think I like that better than my first attempt. My first attempt was this. Wow. That's awesome. I wonder. Yeah, I like that. Very clever. I just took a screenshot of that because I do like that before and after. Alright, so we just wipe that off, and I might get rid of that one because that one's a bit, probably can just clean my brush on it a bit more. There we go. So that, beautiful and clean. And these last forever. I've had these forever. I did notice this one was a little bit, it had a little bit of mould on it, to be honest, but I just cleaned it off and it come off. And that's probably me because I like I say, I've had them forever and I put them away with water. So, all right, now let's get on to, now the next card I'm doing is actually inspired by a lady called Yvonne, and she's actually called the Creative Teacup. Now I have a picture, I can't remember. I wrote down her name and then I couldn't find the card again. So I have the image in my head, and we'll give it a go. I'll give it a go of what I remember. So we're going to start off with a piece of, now I don't know whether it's going to stay this size or I'm going to chop it down. But I'm going to start off with a piece of basic white cardstock, cut at 10 centimetres by 14.4. Yes, I remember too that if you're interested in this glass mat and you would like to join my team and you haven't joined Stampin' Up before, so you're a little bit unsure, don't hesitate to drop me a message or give me a call. If you drop me a message, I can give you a call, whatever, or even just ask me messages over Messenger, and I can help you through it. But the join process is like doing an order, because not only do you get this mat valued at over $100, because it's so beautiful. In fact, I would like another one. So no, fear not if you are a demonstrator. I know I've got a lot of, well, I'll say a lot of team members that did actually miss out on the glass mat when they were first released to us. Fear not, they are coming. I think they will be available for sale in the near future. So hopefully, but believe it or not, they are going quite quick with the join offer. So, but hopefully they will. It's been very popular, so who knows what Stamping Up will do with it. But yeah, the join offer, you actually get $235 worth of product for $169. So you pay $169 to join, but you get $235 of product of your choice, anything that is online. So that's clearance items, anything you want to put in your cart to the amount of $235. You can't go over that amount, so you've got to be within $5 of that $235, and then you only pay $169 and free shipping. And so and then you get this glass mat. If you didn't want the glass mat but you're thinking about joining, they have an awesome they always put great offers on when it's celebration time. They have another great offer. So the offers are in the back of the catalogue. Hang on. Sort of the back of the catalogue. They're on page 17. So they have the glass mat studio, which I'm using here, and you can see how they've used it with the ink pad, because this is like a non-slip thing. This doesn't move once it's on your bench properly. It doesn't move. So really cool. And you can put things in here. It's heat resistant, so you can, once you're embossed, you can chuck things straight in here. You can use these for watercolor, for holding your ink pads, for holding little embellishments. If you're doing like a run of different products and you want to stick your embellishments in there, so many uses. Like you can blend, you can use your mask straight on here and use your blending brushes. You can pretty much, you can stamp off on here. So I've seen people, now I will grab another one out and just show you this. I'm getting carried away because I absolutely love, I love this mat. And I really don't want people to miss out that would like it. Now, where's my other favourite stamp set that I just got? Oh, because I've turned it upside down because I want to play with it today. I got the Hooray for Surprises. I actually put that on my page, how cool it is. So I always wrap that. These are photopolymer, so I always take that protective film off. I grab this chamois, actually. The one that come with it is very useful. And it is a little, it probably could be a little bit damper actually, because I left it on my bench and it clearly just dried up. So I always just wipe all my photopolymer stamps just in case they've got anything left on them from manufacturing. So that's that there. So it's quite big too. It's lovely. It is a nice chamois. A chamois is a chamois, you say. But anyway, it comes free. Yeah, so if we'll just take this image here. Oh, hang on, where's that block? I'll put that block, because that block will fit. And if you want to grab sweet sorbet, let's grab a sweet sorbet. What you can do too is, we'll just use this one. I might be able to, I can actually use this one again. You colour that image up. And what you can do is, if you don't want the full colour, stamp off onto there and then stamp, and then you don't get the whole. This one's actually probably not a good example of that, because you probably wouldn't stamp off with this one. But instead of stamping off, you very often see me stamp off on paper. Just do it on there, and just make sure that what you're working on doesn't go in there. But you can stamp off, then you can actually leave that there, and then you could grab your water painter and colour if you wanted to. So if you wanted to then do, say, this little image here from that same little stamp set, say you wanted to, I'm going to actually stamp off this one. So say I want that one there, just quite light, and then you can grab the smallest water painter. So this is the thinnest one, and if you just get some of that water going, so very often I test it on my hand until the water starts coming. And this one, the water's not coming. There's water in there. Sometimes it gets blogged just at the top there with a bubble, believe it or not. I noticed it with the big one. See, now that's starting to come out. Yep, so it's only water. So, and then what you can do is just get a tiny little bit of colour off what you've stamped off. And then you can watercolour your flower. Just like that. And if you were doing multiple cards, then you could just leave that there. And do your multiple cards. You could also, if that was really light, you could colour in this little bit as well, just to colour those. Now you could do that in a different colour as well, so that would just give that stamped image a different effect, like that. The other thing you can do too is, I was watching a lady, and you don't really even have to have the mat for this, but she had blender pens. Now I got my blender pens out. We'll use Sweet Sorbet, and it's another one in my box over here. I've got lots of different ones that I've purchased to play with. So this is the hot air balloon. I have actually made a card with this one already. So if we grab this image here, now I haven't, oh no, I must have cleaned them because I've got them open. Don't worry, I have cleaned them. We'll grab another block. Oh, hang on, we'll clean that one. Clean that one off. Whoops, and that one goes there. Got that many stamps going now, just to show you different things. So we'll grab that hot air balloon. Now if you stamp an image, and let's see if it works for me, and you go, oh, I wanted to make sure that, so just again, I shouldn't have stamped because I had a lot on there. If your image hasn't come out as bold, like, see how it's just got that little bit of not solid, that'll do the job. So grab again your blender pen, put some colour on there, and just blend it. Where those little dots are, oops, where those little white patches are coming through, just grab your blender pen and colour that image in. Now, I've always been a person, and I'm sorry, I can't remember who I saw do this. But that's the other thing as a demonstrator. So you can just see here that it's just missed. And I'll just fill that in there. I used to just turn the card over and stamp again. No fear, you don't need to do that now. That's the other thing you do get when you're a demonstrator as well. You get access to all these private Facebook groups where demonstrators worldwide are just there to help and just give tips and inspirations on card making, and it's endless. And that's, yeah, you can get involved as much as you want to get involved. Or as little as you want to get involved. The choice is yours. Now I'm just trying to. Then you can just clean your blender. Your blender brushes, your blender pens, sorry, are just like your water painters as well. You clean them off and they're ready to go. I've had mine for a long time. They come in a 3-pack. I've just put it on the list to actually replace mine because they're getting a little bit dry. So I will replace mine. So again, I just get the bulk of it off with a paper towel. I just have a paper towel to the side, and then I can make sure my surface is clean for my next little go. All right, now we'll just clean those stamps. So actually, so sorry, can you see, oops, how that image has come up? It's just a bit more bolder now. Yeah, so once it dries, that's that. No crafting, the painter is doing his, he's crafting my walls. Oh, that's okay then. Oh, if it's getting your crafting room better, sweet. I actually went over to Martha's the other day. Martha's on my team, and her craft room is amazing. It's beautiful, a beautiful space. Okay, I think I'm going to sneeze. Okay, so we'll clean these steps. Excuse me. And I'll just close off that ink that I was using. Let me put that on the side. So lots and lots, I could go on and on and on about what you can do, but basically this glass mat is going to pick up all your mess you make and protect your surface and save some paper. That's one thing that I didn't think that I would be doing. Not that I'm a person that is like save trees kind of thing, but it's handy. It is very handy. Okay, so that's, we'll put our balloon back. Whoops. Balloon and I can't wait to play with this one, but we'll put that one aside because I actually need a birthday card and I need a simple hello card. So that's why I thought I'd use this Jungle Powers today. Okay, so we'll put that one in there. Okay. All right, now put them back on there. Okay, so back to our card, which I've used we'll get another piece of cardstock here. Okay, so I've got my colours I'm playing with. It's going to be made with these three here. So obviously the base is basic white, so I'm going to actually cut my basic white flat base. So we'll cut this at 14.8. It's my white. There. And then I'm just going to, that gets scored at 10.5, but I just use the tip of my trimmer. The top of my trimmer, should I say, and then just get my bone folder. And we'll just score that, burnish it, whatever you want to call it. All right, then I'm actually going to do next, so that's going to go there, but I think I will chop it down a little bit. As we start playing, I will figure that out. So we'll get our Jungle Powers out, or should we do watercolour first? Maybe we'll do some watercolour first, yeah. Okay, get my Jungle Powers out and then I'll put them away. All right, so I have actually before done some embossing, but I'm going to show you how I did that, because I just thought, oh, I love the tiger, but the tiger would look, you could just stamp it with your tuxedo black ink. This works fine for watercolouring. I use it all the time to watercolour, but I do love to watercolour. Now this is on basic white, so I'm going to do watercolour on basic white because it's going to be very subtle, the watercolour I do. But I decided to heat emboss because I'm liking that. You know, you just like something. I'm just liking that at the moment. So we'll grab a bit more basic white. Oh, that's right, so I put it behind me. No problem, Martha. It's beautiful. Now, where do I have some more? Here we go. Oh, I've got lots of offcuts. But probably, no, we'll just, okay. I'm going to just chop this one down. I'm only chopping it down so that it basically fits in my tray, to be honest. Hopefully I've left that big enough. Yep, our animals are going to be a little bit closer together. Okay. You're going to hear me moving my chair a little bit because I must make sure my back is comfortable. All right. So then we will grab our embossing tools. So we need some Versamark ink, a embossing buddy. Now this is a set that's Stampin' Up! Sell, and I'm being very dangerous at the moment because I have a fan on and embossing powder out. But they have the tray, the embossing buddy, a little brush that helps you brush away the excess powder, and these tweezers, which are amazing because they pick up. Well, you'll see when I use it. Once they pick up and grab, you don't have to hold it, so you don't have to be holding it together and your fingers going dead. It just picks up quite easy and grabs, so you can do what you need to do. So just with the embossing buddy, I just go over my piece of cardstock, and then I will do my tiger. Now I always like to bring my ink pad to my stamp, because then I know I'm getting a good coverage. So there's my tiger. And then we'll do our sloth. So I'm going to do this quite quickly because my fan's on, so I'm going to hope that it doesn't dry out before I get my, and then my, is it a toucan? Is that a toucan? Sorry, is that a toucan? I'm sure it is. Okay, now I'm talking. Don't talk, Amanda, get them in there. So then I just grab my tray and I just shake over. Now the good thing about, if you see how I've just missed something off that toucan, you can go over again. Like I found today that I'd missed the tiger's tail when I did that top this one, but I was able to go back. So then I just flick it all in the tray, and then if you were just doing that on a card and you were not die cutting them out, then I'd be really particular about rubbing the excess dust off, but I'm not doing that. So I get my tweezers on there already. Now when I know I'm finished, because I won't need to emboss again, so I get the tub open, and I'm struggling there, all fingers. Once your powder's on your Versamark, you're okay to just leave it there for a second, and I just tap it down, brush it down, the other thing that's good for the brush. Now, providing you do brush this all down, you can use this for all your colours. I've always thought to myself, I'd love another tray, but I haven't bought another tray because I don't need it. Oh, and then make sure you get it in the hole. I was totally off then. And then I just tap it. I don't know what, I was too busy talking. And then I just make sure that it's all gone in the middle there, so that when I do put my next colour in, it's not going to mix with the black. And then I just do the lid up, and that's ready for my next embossing event. I'm all fingers. Yeah, so I'll blow that off over there, and I'm just going to see if I can just pick that up and chuck it in my bin. You know what, the fan must be just, yeah, it is. The fan's pushed it everywhere. That's all right. That's what a craft room is for, hey? That's what a vacuum cleaner's for. All right. So that's the one. Oh, and I wrecked my sloth. I'm doing good, aren't I? But that's okay. I'll do my toucan and my tiger, because I don't think I was going to use my sloth for the other card. So I'll grab my heat gun. Where is it? So Stampin' Up's heat gun has two settings. One which is good for drying. So if it wasn't so dry, like hot, I could have dried my watercolour. And then number 2. Oh, and then using the tweezers, and I just add the heat then to the, and that one's really just blowing away my sloth. You guys probably saw me do it. I didn't see me do it. But anyway. And then you'll just see it start to change. There we go. But when they have these thicker images like this tiger, awesome in black emboss. Just make sure you are moving, and that way you won't burn your cardstock. There we go. And the more heat you put on it, the flatter. So the more heat you put on it, the flatter that image will be. So I don't want it to be too flat. I want it to be raised. So we'll just forget our little sloth on that one. So we'll put that one to the side because we've got these images here. So we're going to watercolour these. Now I'm just going to clean my stamps. Now I'll keep my celebration open because I would like to as I'm die cutting, I'm going to try and get some of these die cut pieces done as well for the next card. So I'm just going to grab some of those colours out as well. So we've got that one and that one and a little bit of that one, because we can always run it through the machine. And we want some crumb cake. There we go. So that's some other colours. Aren't they beautiful together? Them greens, yeah. Awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do is I always like to make my run through my cut. So let me grab these out of the way because we're going to do our watercolouring. All right. So I'm going to use this upside down so that I've got room on my mat, because I don't really need the bigger part. I'm going to use probably my littlest one. Oh, actually I might even use, so there's the littler one and the bit bigger. The bit bigger might work for my tiger. We'll see how we go. And the colour, so I want to do my tiger in pumpkin pie, so I'm just going to put a little bit in here, and we'll do the tiger first. So again, I just squeeze out until, oh, is it coming? No, I'm feeling things. Oh no, I'm sure I'm feeling water. Nope, obviously. I think it just, if I open it up on camera, water bubble. Oh, it's coming. There we go. There you go. So that one's wet now. So we'll just pull some of that, and that's actually quite strong, so I'll keep, I may even brush off onto there, and I will grab a bit of paper towel as well, because I don't want it to be too dark. So then I'm just going to, and the other thing that the what do you call it? The heat embossing helps, is it actually helps you to stay in the lines, believe it or not. So I'm just adding lots of water there. That's what's squeezing heather. Brush off, because you don't, now remember I'm not using watercolour paper, so I don't want to go over the same spot too much. With the watercolour paper, you can go over quite a bit, and your paper won't become, I can't think of the word, so it will become, it'll start to rip. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm just colouring him in. Now I was actually going to do it a lot more subtler than this, but it hasn't turned out that way. So that's okay. But the good thing about watercolouring is you don't have to be perfect. If you go, yeah, no, I can't colour in. I am not a colourer. Like I'm not a good colourer, but with watercolours, it's forgiving. There we go. So I'm just going to paint that over just a little bit, and there's our tiger. Kind of cute. All right, so we'll clean that off. So I'm just going to, I think I need some more water in this one. So we'll just clean that off. It's coming clean now. I actually had some more water over there, but I think I might use a littler one anyway for my sloth. But I clean it ready to go for next time. Then we want to get some, I'm going to do, I was tossing up between crumb cake, which we saw me use before on the outline, yeah, or smoky slate, but I'm actually, oh, I don't know. Hey Dimity, how are you? I think I'm going to do a crumb cake sloth. I haven't researched what colour sloths are, but it's a crumb cake for me. So I'm just going to do the tiniest little bit and then squeeze some water. This one I have used already, so it should be, there's the water. Probably a little bit too much water. And then we just make our whatever colour we want, if that's, and then we'll colour our slough in. I'm just going to do this one. And I'm going to leave his face. I was actually thinking for the tiger I might, because I think I've got petal pink out. Maybe, no I don't actually. I thought I had petal pink out. I think I've got the cardstock. Now I'm just going to try and fix up that bit there. There we go. When it dries, it'll be fine. It looks a little bit rough like fur, but again, I'm not going to keep going over because I'm not on a watercolour side. You just want to lay it down and leave it. Have a cup of tea. Sorry guys, last week I was eating peanuts, now I'm drinking a cup of tea. It's nice to relax and do these things. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of that crumb cake out of there. See how I can just change my mind. There we go. And then I'm going to grab some pool party. So my bird's going to be blue, I decided. I reckon these could be any colour. I've probably used quite a lot there. So we'll grab some water. And I only want the tiniest little bit. So that is probably all I want. Because I want it to be really faint, in fact. I was thinking, is it too faint? No, because I really faint. And I might just get a little bit darker, and I'll just do a little bit more on the tail there. Do whatever you want to do. There we go. And then that's that colour. And then for the body, I'll leave I'll leave that white first, and then I'm going to use lemon lolly and I'm going to use the parakeet party. I wasn't going to. I thought I was going to use another colour, but anyway, I got the colours out, so I'll use those ones. So we'll put lemon lolly in here. And I'll do his whole mouth lemon lolly. There we go. That's the lemon lolly. And we'll clean that one off. And then we'll go to the... We do need one more colour. Well, what I'll do is I'll do this one here. Parakeet Party. And then I'll go back to... Oh, you know what? Let's give him a little bit of pumpkin pie. Oops, see? I've even gone out of the lines there. There we go. I think... Oh, I just need to do his wing. I think I might... You know what? I am going to leave his body white, but... oh, I need a little bit of more pool party here. I will put some Winker Stella. Oh, now I've missed some of that tiger there. As it dries, I'll just fill that in there. I did miss a bit of his tail, but I was going to leave that, but I've changed my mind. It does sometimes give you a little bit of dimension if you leave little bits white. There we go. I'm going to leave his face white, because what I can do is grab my Watercolour, which is it's like a glitter pen. Easiest to use glitter pen. And I'm going to do, oh, hang on a minute, lucky I got this spare. There's a lot of glitter on him. I was thinking of water painter. Okay, there we go. That's all right, because I don't mind a lot of bling, but where I've smudged out, that'll, what do you call it? Cut out when I die cut him. All right, so we'll put a little bit on the sloth as well. Bit of bling. So we'll let that dry, and then we'll die cut them out. They won't take that long to dry, so I'll put them up there, and they might dry quicker up there. And then we just clean off our, I mean, you could do another card. In fact, I was doing another card, wasn't I? I was going to do, hang on, we'll keep them colours there, sorry them. We'll do just quickly our other two cans. So this one I'm going to do a bit of smoky slate. So I'm going to do him grey this time. And this one I'm looking at, depending on what colours I've got, I might do them similar to what they've done there. So we'll pick up some of that grey. I'm looking forward to this weekend. It's my actual last weekend before I go back to work. What? Yeah, so that's right. I've had an awesome holiday. There we go. So that's grey, and then they've actually done the end of his nose grey, beak, whatever, nose. And then you see how I've left some embossing powder on there? Doesn't matter. It's going to add to it. And then we'll grab some Parakeet Party, because that was still there. And we'll do his whole mouth Parakeet Party, because we can. And then we'll pick up a little bit of the pumpkin pie, because that's still there as well. But see how just with that water painter, you can just keep rubbing it off and changing colours. It's awesome. Okay, so that's that there. And then we'll put them water painters over there, and we'll just take that out. I'm going to clean that a bit later. But mind you, like, if you just get the bulk of it, chuck that away. Put that one up there to dry as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give my whole bench a clean. That probably, this is not wet enough. It's drying. You know what? What did I have in my little thing that I showed on my page the other day? I have a spritzer. Because who likes to have to go to the sink? If you're not fortunate enough to have a sink in your craft room, then you don't want to go out to the kitchen, or the bathroom, whichever one. So we'll just clean that up now. That's cleaning up now because my actual chamois is damp. Now that there, I'll probably just have to just manipulate it a bit. There we go. Right, so I'll just put my lids on these, and then we'll do some die cutting. Put the Watercolour away. I know why the Watercolour was a problem now, because it was stored the wrong way. Okay. All right. Embossing machine. Boom. Okay, so we're going to put, I'll leave them drying there a little bit more at the moment. Okay, so we're going to have some Petal Pink. Some Petal Pink. Now, where's my dyes? So the jungle dies, these jungle dies for free. It's a $180 purchase to get them for free, but it's an awesome pack. 15 dies of all a jungle scene. Oh, like the jungle, the tree, the leaves, the vine, the flowers, and then all the images that is in a stamp set. So we will have some flowers. So there's 2 flowers there. So we'll stick some flowers in here. And then we will have of the Coastal Cabana. Now I'm just needing my scissors. The Coastal Cabana, I'm actually going to do one of these, and I'm just going to cut that to there. So we'll do one of them. One of these, and then we need some pool party as well. Some pool party, we'll do some leaves. And then what we'll do is we'll flip all that and do it again. So we'll get our clear mat. And then we will put that one on there. That one on there, take that one off, put that one there, that one there, that one there, and we will have to just lift this one up. Take them out, turn that around, and we'll put one of those, and one of those, and then we'll get our flowers and move those over, and we'll run it through again. And we'll have another go, because who knows what we'll need. There we go. Move those flowers. Get all these off. And I'll just try and lift that up. Like that. We will need some more. This one. And what we'll do is we'll move that over to here. And we'll pick up them flowers. This seems a little bit tedious, but it's worth it to get lots of images cut out. We'll do that, and then we'll get some crumb cake, because that's our tree. Now where's our tree? This tree is awesome because it is great for the side of your card. Okay, maybe I haven't got a big enough piece, have I? No. Oh, trying to find one that fits. I've pulled all of them out now. Pulled all of them out, guys. There we go. Now that's going to have to be chopped, but Does he fit? No, of course not. Now it fits. I'm going to win if it kills me. Anyway, you probably didn't need to do that, but I did. Okay, there we go. We could even do some crumb cake flowers. So then we run that one through. I've just got to make sure I need a little bit more. I'm gonna take my tree out. So your tree doesn't actually, there you go, I didn't know that. That's why you've seen it first with me. In fact, that was a really poor cut, Amanda. My fault, because I was trying to make it fit on my mat. In the interest, really just in the interest of saving time for you guys painfully watching me. But it doesn't die, so you really would just cut your piece of cardstock that goes onto the card. But anyway, it doesn't matter if you don't want to do that. What I'll do is I'll just chop it here and here, and I will run that through the trimmer. Okay, so now I want some more Bermuda Bay, because I like this colour. Oh, not Bermuda Bay. What am I talking about? It's Coastal Cabana. So we'll do that one. We'll take this sheet off, and then we'll get a little bit more. This one we'll just chop. Who's enjoying watching me die cut along here? Oh, hey Angela, how are you? Now Angela asked me, so our online, sorry, not our crafting event that we're going to in Melbourne, I had Angela asked me this morning, if you don't mind, Angela, we get to do what's called swaps, card swaps. So we make a whole heap of cards, either cards or 3D projects, whatever you want to do. People do sometimes holders for lip balms and all sorts of things, little post-it note holders, all sorts of things. So last year was my first actually event that I went to. So yes, you can, it's up to you if you want to make swaps or not, and it's up to you how many you make. So you can make 20, you can make 50. People go with heaps of them, and then what you do is you're meeting all these other demonstrators, and they give you a card and you give them a card. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, so really you make as many as you want to. Yeah, I have not started making mine, but far out, it is January. So best be thinking about that, I think. I'm going to run this through one more time, guys. And then I will definitely have enough. But I think it's just one cut today. I don't want to, unless you want to see me make the second card, it's up to you guys. But I have taken a bit of time die cutting. Oh, actually what we'll do is we'll grab our images and we'll die cut these out as well while we go. So we'll put him in here. Actually, we'll grab these out because these are done. It's worth it to have lots of die cut images. So Angela, are you crafting along? So then we will put Or what's everyone up to this weekend? We got all them there because they're cutting again. We're going to grab some of these other greens. Actually, no, we won't. We'll grab all of these ones. So we'll put him up here. Oops. Uh-oh. No, don't go in my hole. There. And our tiger here. I've got flowers in my hands because I might actually just put a flower there and a flower nowhere else. Oh, here. We'll get our tiger. Now I am using a magnetic plate. Stampin' Up! Currently don't sell a, what did I put that the wrong way for? Stampin' Up! Currently don't sell a magnetic plate, so I did get mine from a local craft store because I just like to put them down and for them to stay in place. People do use washi tape. You can once you actually move your like plates, and once the roller grabs it, it usually won't shift. But when I want to do heaps, I just want to know that when I'm placing them all down, they're going to stay in that spot. All right, so that's that there. We'll stop that for a second, and I'll just put my machine over here. Okay, and we will start putting this card together. Okay, so, okay, we have this one, which is covered in embossing powder, So we're going to grab all our little pieces and just start to put them down, both top and bottom. And this is where I will decide whether I'm going to make this card front a little bit smaller or leave it the way it is. So I'm just pulling these all out. Some of them. Well, there's our tree. We'll worry about our tree later. And then I've got that piece, and I've got another piece over here. Oh. Now, I actually think I'm going to chop it down. I'm gonna chop it down a little bit. So it's 14.4. I'm actually going to take it down to 12. Yep. So 12 high, and even a little bit. It's 10 centimeters. I'm going to take it to 9. I'm guessing here, guys. As usual. Yeah, I do like that. So it's going to have quite a big white border around it. And these will make these just a little bit more bushier. So they're going to go up the top and down the bottom. So we'll get a little bit of glue. And we'll start gluing these down. Now, I just want a little bit of variation, don't I? What I might do is just chop that there. Why, how come I only end up with one of them? Who knows? Okay, it doesn't matter. One will do. So we'll glue this one down first. So really, I'm just going to build a little jungle scene. Now I might just, yeah, I'm going to leave, yeah, I'm going to stick that one down. And that one I'm just going to use the end of here. Now with the glue you've got a little bit of time to move it. So then once, I'll leave that, and then once it's dry I'll just, I brought some baby wipes in with me. So it is good to just wipe it. Usually I have to change a piece of paper. So that one can go there. Yeah, usually I've got that much paper in this craft room where I've ripped it up and used grid paper, and now I've got a grid paper that'll be permanent. I actually hope and pray that Stampin' Up starts selling it, because it has been really popular, Stampin' Up. Popular. There we go. So then once that dries, I'm going to just chop that, so the top one will be dry. So I'll just chop it off and hold it upside down so I can see that I'm chopping it off straight. And we'll chop this little bit off there, and there's our little seam. Now we've got bits, we've got more there if we need to use them, and then we've got all these other leaves. But I need to get my little, now I needed this as a birthday card, didn't I? So hope your birthday is wonderful. Yeah, let's do that one. Hope your birthday is wonderful. And I'm going to do this one in, I'm going to do this in just in black. Now, the other thing is I've still got my grid paper that I can line up my stamp and pick it up. I'm using my big block just cause. And then we'll grab this one. I actually find too this mat is good. I'm not using my Stampin' Pierce mat as much with my photopolymer. It seems to give it a good surface too. As at the moment, it seems to be doing a good surface. Although I don't know if this is my good black. Now I need paper. I don't know whether it's my... I've got a new new Memento ink, and one that I've been meaning to ink. Now I've mixed them up. I don't know. Oh, that one looks a bit better. Yeah, I think the other one needs inking. Yeah, that's better. I'll have to remember to leave that, to do something with that one actually, to ink it. So I'm just going to put that straight onto here, and if I line this up, I can actually line it up with that line there. There we go. Ah, oh, what did I do? Bugger. I'll show you how to fix that. We're gonna do something different because it's not an error. If I, oh no, I don't like it. It looks all, the wonderful looks alright, but it's not that wonderful. Okay, so we will get a piece of cardstock, and I'm going to mount it up, and I'm going to take the opportunity as another thing, another opportunity for something different on this card. So we will ink up Hope Your Birthday is Wonderful again, and we will put it on our piece of card. Beautiful. That's much better. Why didn't that happen before? And we'll just give that one a clean. Now I'm just going to get my trimmer and trim that down. And do a very simple, I'll just trim that down there too. Oh, I posted how messy my craft room was, didn't I? My desk. It was tidy and I forgot to take pictures of when it was tidy, and now it's not tidy anymore. So I'm going to put that on there. Yep, and it's going to cover that. And then all I'm going to do, in fact, I think that's not even straight, so I will cut straight to make sure I'm happy with that. I'm now happy with it. I still think it's crooked, or is my eyes crooked today? So I'm going to just trim until I am happy. Now I am happy. Yep. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to chop it again and then go a little chip chop there and just do a little banner like that. And then we will grab our blender brush with blue. Just make sure that's got quite a bit of, I've still got blue on that from before, so I'll just rub off that blue because I'm going to use Coastal Cabana. And I'm just going to hit the edge. See how I can just do this again on my mat? Just hit the edge of that. Beautiful. Oh, I like that. And then we'll get our, where is my shunny? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oh, here it is. And we'll just clean that off. Again, just to make sure it's clean. Okay, back to our card. And we have got that now. So that's going to go on there. And then we get our tigers in that. Here's him. These are so cute. My tiger. And my sloth. Okay, so my sloth is going to be hanging up here. So we'll put him there because I like him there. Now we need something for him to hang off, so we're going to grab one of these leaves, put a bit of glue on that and have that coming off there, probably off there, and we'll just cover his hand up just a little bit. Like that. Good. I could have done that in a different colour. Now we need a flower up here as well, so we'll put a flower in there. Yeah. Only needs this little bit of glue, and we'll just put that like that. Now that little leaf I'm going to chop off as well, but the flower I'll leave. There we go. And then we need our tiger. Now we need to just think where. My tiger's not going to be able to fit. Is anyone laughing at me right now? Because my tiger's going to go there. Okay, think, Amanda. I'm thinking. I'm quietly thinking. That colour's just not right. Oh, I wonder if this is right. Yes. Okay. Improvising here, but that's okay. So we're going to go, hope your birthday is wonderful. One more time for the days. Yes, I'm crafting. Oh, you are. You're making on stage swaps. Awesome. Yeah, like I say, make as many as you want, and then you'll get lots and lots of cards back. Now we'll chop that one. Now I'm going to chop it. I love this. I love the watercolour this has turned out to be. I think I've done it. I think I haven't thought this through again. I think I've put it again. I'll try again. I'll use that for another one. Get that black back again. Right, now we'll chop that one again and see if this one, Amanda's got it happening. Oh. So hope your birthday is wonderful. And then my bird is going to go, of course, there. That's all right. I'm going to glue that on there because I have to cover my mistake because I'm not wasting this card. So we'll cover my mistake. It's an opportunity for individuality. Ooh. So that's there. Chop that off. That. And then our tiger there. Our bird there. Yeah, now it's better. That's better. Not bird down the bottom. Bird there. Oh, he's so cute with that Winkestella. And then with this little bit of extra here, we'll put that down to go behind his tail there. And then we'll have another flower up there. think that does it. I think I've got enough on there. Now I've left, actually I'm going to cut them off. I was going to leave them, but I'm not going to leave them. I'll just leave those flowers like that. And then we've got our card front, and then that's just going to go on there. So it's quite a stark, and then we will mount that. Actually, I will grab some, that's going to be done with the foam adhesive sheet, so I actually will put a few in here. The foam adhesive sheets might just add, you might need a couple of stamps for your envelope, possibly, but it's worth it if it's for a special card. Okay, and then I'll just rip those off. Otherwise I would have just covered it in, what do you call them, dimensional, so I may as well use these like that. I got there, and then we need some bling. We won't be putting any ribbon on this one. We've got some bling here. What have we got? Oh, I like these. These are the adhesive backed hearts and flowers. Oh, that's a new packet. I've already got an open packet of them because I've been using them. Here we go. We use the flowers and the hearts. So I think just two. Yeah, I think just two will be fine. There we go. And then for the inside, we will grab a card, and we'll grab that blending brush back again because I know that there's still some Coastal Cabana, and I'll just do that edge again. And we'll grab an envelope. I'll just wipe that down. Grab an envelope, and this one will be ready for the post. I'm a little bit early. The birthday's in Feb, but that's all right. And then we'll just do the edge of the envelope as well. And you could even do a little bit of the front, so it looks like something special they're getting in the mail. There we go. And we'll put some stamp and seal on this one. There we go. How cool is that? I like that. It kind of, yeah. So like I inspired by the, I wrote down Avon, the creative teacup. Changed a little bit, but I had fun doing that. That's awesome. So the other one, do you want me to do another card? Who wants me to do another one? Who wants to see the other one come together? I'm doing it anyway, but let's do the other one, eh? Where's my white cuts? I'm doing it. You can switch off if you're watching the replay if you didn't want to see another one, or you don't have to hang around, or you can hang around. Here we go, let's do it. So we'll cut that one at the half again, the 14.8, and we will fold that one over. And we'll use our, I've got stuff everywhere at the moment. use that foam folder. Now, they have put the tree to this side. So I'm actually going to not put my tree on yet because we need our, so this needs to be cut at 10.5. 10.5 and then 14.4, yeah, no, 14.8, sorry, 14.8. Yeah, we will cut it at 14.8. Now what I'm going to actually quickly do is, remember how I said I wanted to put blue? I'm putting blue. Now let me just grab a little bit of blue. A little bit of Coastal Cabana, no, Pool Party, because that's what I've got out. Pool Party, we'll just put a bit of Pool Party there. We'll grab my big water painter. There we go. It should dry quick. I'm just cleaning my pen. Get rid of that so it doesn't cover anything. And then that will dry. But while it's drying, we will put, so we're just going to make sure that matches to that, which it does. There we go. That's a perfect card front. And then we want to put our tree on here. So I'm just going to glue where the embossing is. So you can see where the embossing machine has embossed those like tree, I don't know what you would call them, but anyway, the tree lines. Yep, them. So that's on there like that. And then I can just use my scissors to chop that off. For this it works easier doing it this way than the trimmer. So just like that. My house is so quiet. So quiet. Don't know where everyone is. There's that. And then that's going to go on there. So we'll put some glue on there. Now if you have trouble with glue, make sure less is more, especially towards the edges. It will ooze out if you put too much to those edges. So even put it in the little bit more to the middle and then it won't ooze out for you. A lot of people have problems with the oozing. Okay, put that away. Oh look, haha, okay. I got that. Now we need more, we need to cut our pecan out. Our toucan, that's that one, yep. And we need more greenery. Okay, hang on a minute. I don't need the flowers, but I need the greenery. I don't need that one. I need this one, that one, and not that one. Alright, let me just get some green. Do I need that one? I don't need that one. Just these three. These three? So I'm just copying what they've done there. I'll just use these three. In the different colours. So I've got, oh, over here I have got lemon lime twist, shaded spruce, and parakeet party. So I'm just going to do them in these. I'll just do them off camera because you saw how I was doing it. We're doing it the exact same way, and I have dropped one. How have I dropped one? Oh, it's no, don't worry about it. It's on there. run that one through. Another one. We'll cut our little toucan out. It's getting quite hot. It's time for the air conditioner, I think. Put that one through. And we've got our little toucan going through this one. Hang on a minute, guys. Julie. Got cardstock going everywhere. Okay, and one more colour. We should have enough to do this card. So if you like what you see, like I say, these two products that I've played with today, you can get for free. So if you like it, you can go to my website, amandafitzgerald.stampingup.net, and that's where you can shop with me. And there is also the join offer if you're interested in that. Also, when you join too, you get 20% off your products. Well, as soon as you join, then your next order you will get the 20% off. The only catch is if you do want to remain active. So it's obligation free to sign up and get your glass mat for the $169 for the $235 worth of product. That's obligation free to give that a go. If you do want to remain active and keep your discount, then that costs, it works out to be about $126 of spend each month. And then if you find that you don't want to make that spend anymore, then you just let your account become inactive, and that's no problem at all. You can do that too. So hopefully you heard me while I was trying to get my embellishments there, because I'm going to put, not embellishments, I'm going to put my dimensional on him. And just chop this one off. I use all my sheets of my little foam dimensionals, as Stampin' Up calls them. Okay, so we'll put him on the tree like that, and then we will do, now we have our sentiments. See, that worked out good. We have that one, and I've got 2 birthday cards, yay. And then we'll put these up here. So we've got the 3 different colours. I thought I had the 3 different colours. Oh yeah, that is a different colour. I'm like, where did the 3 different colours go? Yeah. So they've not put it over the tree. So anyway, we will glue this down, and then we can put the leaves everywhere where we want to put the leaves. Now I'm going to have to move that over a little bit because it won't fit in the envelope, because we're actually edge to edge on this card. So look at that. They're nice die. There we go, and then we can put some of these leaves in. I reckon that might be enough once I lift my hand. I've still got black embossing powder everywhere. And then that will go there, and I will mount that one up as well. Like that. There you go. A simple little card. There you go. Well, there's my 2 cards. Hope you enjoyed those. And I will see you next week. Have a great weekend. Stay safe this week. And I will see you next week. I'm just seeing if that'll focus. It's a little bit... Can't see my cards, can you? Little bit out of focus. Let's see if we can see them if I bring them up. Maybe not. There we go. I love them. All right. Catch you later. Bye.